welcome everyone. Week 2 of the Midwest Modifieds. Got with me in a booth tonight Dave Ward and Darren Detweiler for your pleasure tonight. How you doing, guys?
Man, I'm doing great. I don't know. I'm totally ready for this race here at Charlotte, and it should be a good one for Midwest Modified Association. Nice to be able to get back in the box and talk on the microphone for a little bit. So, unfortunately, you guys all have to listen to me. Darren, what's up, buddy?
Oh, doing pretty good. Looks like I'm all set down here in the pits. If anything happens where we get a chance, I'll see if we can review any accidents, any damage to the cars, things of that sort. I'm looking forward to a good night of racing.
Darren, like, there's not going to be a caution flag here. This should be interesting for sure. We're getting ready to roll out with the first heat already. Billy, what do you think? Who's your favorite in this one?
Let me see what we got for starting grid here. And got Bisquick and Mama Boy on the front row. No idea who those guys are, but interesting names to say the least.
Well, I
uh,
tell you what, Anthony Goyette's going to be starting back there in the seventh position in the number 29 car, so we'll have to keep an eye on him. I am guessing that Mama's boy is going to be Jason Soul because I know that car. I painted it, so I'm pretty sure that that's him unless somebody else is running his paint.
oh,
But
there you go. There's an easy way to figure that one out.
Bisquick is actually Chad Bishop.
Okay, so we got Chad Bishop and Jason
okay.
Soul on the front row. And let's see, second row, we're going to have J.R. King and Richie Gustin bringing up second row. Third row, you got Richard Green, Bradley Isbell. Fourth row, Anthony Goyette and Chad Gatsky. Fifth row, that's it. We got 4 rows.
Fifth row, nobody.
They did not show. How many laps are you running tonight on heat races? 8 laps,
Looks
it looks
like
like.
8. Yep, going to transfer 3 into the feature, so it should be a good one here. We should be rocking and rolling here any second. See quite a few cars out there sponsored by Dirt Defender.
Imagine that one.
Yeah, pretty common, pretty common.
Pretty popular in this series, I would say.
It is.
Eventually they'll take off here. There we go.
I do apologize. Yeah, it should be so Mama Boy in the 330.
That is Jason Soul, yes.
Yeah, that is Jason Soul. Okay, I was correct. I remember painting that car. So.
Yeah, I know that one.
No cars doing the UMPP dance tonight, so
Not
it
yet.
doesn't look like they need to heat up the tires and get ready for all this traction.
Oh, we might have a taker.
Yep, we might have a dancer out there.
They were thinking about it.
They were.
It's a good-looking
Well,
Kansas
Darren,
City
I
Chiefs
hope
car.
that you are. I hope that you're ready back there, Darren, because down there in Pit Road, because I have a feeling that we are going to be throwing quite a bit of time to you tonight here once we get to the feature, as it is a modified race, and we'll see.
Yeah, it's always a potential when you get these things out on the track. They're a little bit squirrely, a lot of power and very little traction, so it takes quite a foot to get it around the track.
For sure.
Looks like pace car's in. I do believe they start
Getting
on
ready
green
to go.
flag here.
Green flag racing here right now.
Mama
A pretty
Boys.
good start so far, actually. Isbell
Yeah.
making a move down the inside there as they went through 1 and 2. Little
We
bumping
were
and
4
banging.
wide in turn 2.
Midwest Modified Demo Derby Association. I mean, just kidding.
Bisquick's
No,
gonna get
we're
out to
just
the early
kidding.
lead there. Isabel still looking pretty good on the bottom. And he was until he just got the big wreck there.
Ooh-wee.
Still piling up on the backstretch. And they're still hitting the wall. Actually, Isabel's going to get her straightened out there, I think.
So it's like Jason Soul there in that second place, running that 330 car.
Yeah, he's running the top
Richie
line.
Gustin in third. He's looking down low here, and here comes your Kansas City Chiefs car. That's a pretty sharp looking car, actually. Lots of chrome all over that thing.
You're going to need your sunglasses to look at that for too long.
Yeah.
Gustin's looking pretty good right now on that bottom.
Number 95 holding it down right now, getting it done. in that, what was it? Bisquick.
Bisquick.
So yeah, it
I
looks like
believe
it's
that is
sponsored by
Chad Bishop.
Chad Bishop.
Sponsored by Aunt Jemima, I'm guessing.
Looks like Cherry Bomb on the back quarter panel there.
Good battle for second, getting ready to heat up here with Gustin and Soul. They've only got 2 laps to go here.
Wow, Gustin threw it hard on there in the inside. Soul taking that high line.
Soul just got him at the line.
That is a battle right there, though.
Yeah,
that looks great.
I believe this is the last, no, 2 laps to go still. Yeah. Gustin's gonna get it here. He got a good run coming out of 4. Sail to an early lead, or easy gap. I guess he's not the leader. Bisquick, he's just checked out. He's not even in the picture no more. Oh, and Jason threw a dirty right front.
I think that's last lap, isn't it?
That was the checker right there. Soul crashed coming to the checker.
Yeah, that happens.
He really wanted that spot, and he did not get it. So we had Bisquick.
Denied.
Did not see what the finishing order was there. It was Bisquick, Gustin, and I wasn't sure who got third.
Here we go for heat number 2. Going to be the number 40 of Jeremy Parker on the pole position. Kelby Taylor in the number 2 car outside front row. Row number 2 is going to be the 143 of Lucas Schote and the number 58 of James Sellner. Row number 3 is going to be the number 94 of Billy Bowerman and the number 88 of Derek Line. And rounding, well, looks like Andrew Hansen might not have made it yet.
I don't think he's screwed it up yet.
All right, and then Big Chief, that should be Alex Wells in the number 6 car. Going to round out the field for heat number 2. Who is your pick in this one?
Oh, well, I think it's probably going to be Kelby Taylor.
Well, you can go with Mr. Kelby Taylor in the number 2 spot, especially since he's sitting up on the front row. But I, however, will be going with the number 94 of Billy Bowerman, showing tons of improvement. And what team does he run for?
I believe that would be Sofa King Fast.
Well, it sounded like he said Sofa King Fat, but he does race for Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. So...
Well, I was thinking about you, got confused.
Yeah, I know.
It happens.
One of the newer drivers there for that team, so we're definitely glad having him.
Bowerman did have a nice driver picture in the lineup there. Looking real sharp.
So here we go. Going to take a couple more laps around, get everybody situated. No, Reaper FX is spending a lot of time painting quite a few of these cars. You can definitely kind of pick them out of the lineup there. He is also the league owner here at Midwest Modifieds, and great guy, Chase Williams. So we'll be seeing him coming up in one of the other heat races here soon. Bowerman getting into the back of the 143 car there on the getting ready to come to the start. Here we go. Taylor up on the outside. Bowerman getting shuffled to the back of the pack. Ooh-wee. They are everywhere on the back straightaway. Looks like a yard sale back there if anybody's looking for some used modified parts.
Bowerman
pick them up at discount prices.
Bowerman and Hansen, those are our teammates, so...
yeah, that's fantastic.
Teammates decided to give a little love to each other.
Yeah, they have magnets in their cars, it seems like.
That they do. Jeremy Parker's got a pretty good lead going now. Kelby Taylor's second, and Lucas, I don't know how you said that earlier, but I'm going to say Choate.
I'm guessing it's Schote.
Schote.
Like
Chody.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's what we're going to go with. If we apologize, Lucas, if we're mispronouncing your name. But...
make a nice run, maybe on the outside if he can. Seems like the bottom's still a fast line, though, right now.
Boy, that Parker car in the number 40, that's a pretty sharp-looking paint scheme as well.
Yes, it is.
It's definitely fast.
Looks good and it's fast. That's the best you can have right there.
Kelby Taylor trying to chase him down right now as they're coming around through 3 and 4 here.
I don't know if we'll have enough. Got 4 laps to go. Halfway. Oh, 3 laps to go. We're past halfway now. Both running that bottom line. I don't think they're going to get an advantage on each other doing that.
Kelby's definitely a fast driver.
Oh,
so
and
far.
Lucas just sent a Hail Mary.
Yeah, Lucas Schoch coming in hot. Coming in hot.
He's going to lose a bunch of spots all night.
Might have run out of talent there for that moment, but I'm sure hopefully he can get it back going again here and get right back out there. Looks like they're taking the top 3 going into the feature, so should be interesting to see how it warms up here.
Yeah, James Sellner is going to be gifted that 3rd spot right now after the Hail Mary.
Look at that, Bowerman sitting. He's sitting back
8th.
there in that number 94 car. Why is it not showing my positions correctly here?
We got Parker, Taylor, and Sellner, 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
Gotcha.
Big
my
Chief, I don't know
timing screen was a little off there.
who Big Chief is, but
I think that's Alex Wells. So
Alex Wells, okay.
Yep, in the number 6 car.
Let's see who we got for heat number 3. First row, another one of our Sofa King Fast teammates, Alex Hanna. Inside, 2nd will be Will Gatsky. Row 2, we got the Reaper, which will be Chase Williams. And 4th, Casey Eskew. Row 3, Eric York and Jeffrey Burns. Row 4, Charlie Needham and Michael Elledge. Those will be your drivers for heat number 3.
Looks like Michael Elledge might not have made the call there.
I am not seeing him either. So Elledge will not make the call for heat 3. Who's your pick on this one there, Mr. Dave?
Well, I'm not familiar with a lot of these guys, but I think I'm going to have to stand tall with my teammate. I'm going to go with the 00 of Alex Showtime Hanna from Sofa King Sim Sports.
I'm going to have to agree with you there. It's got 97 on the car. Trying to be like 00, but we'll see if it makes him any fast. Chase Williams, he's not too bad in a modified. We'll see if he tries one of those.
I think it's going to be a good race.
Hail Marys in the corner.
This has got quite a few talented drivers here, so this one should be a good one.
Pace car's in, coming to green. Decent start. I don't know that Hanna runs a lot of modified, so starting on the pole, that's pretty good.
I'm pretty sure that he just bought this car just the other night, so I don't think he has much time in it at all. So we'll have to wait and see how he ends up doing.
Gatsky was all over his bumper, but
yes, he was.
We get a little separation now. Chase Williams on the bottom, looking for 2nd.
Ooh, yeah, he was battling there for the 3rd and 4th position.
Yeah, he got a good run coming out of 2.
Right up.
Hanna's about one of the first ones trying to run the top side here tonight. I don't know that that's going to work out for him too well.
Yeah, he's holding it off so far.
So far, he is.
There might be enough.
He's got her wound up. Loud pedal stomped. He's going to give it a try. He's still going to hold on to it. Chase Williams dropped back to 4th now. Eskew's also running that high line. Looks like he's starting to pick off some spots.
Will Gatsky going to be your new leader as they go down the front straightaway?
We'll get it, halfway point, 4 to go. Gatsky's going to get the leader, see if he can set sail.
Hanna was really working that wheel. Casey Eskew sitting in that 3rd position, and
Chase Williams
in the number 18 car sitting in 4th.
Look
just
now.
outside the
There
transfer right now.
Chase gives him a love tap. And Chase
I think there was a little bit of
back.
contact between Alex as well, though. Alex Hanna there and the number 23, Casey Eskew.
Yeah, I think that might have been a big checkup, and it just domino effect all the way back to 5th place. They were all bumping and banging. Hanna just tried to make love to a tractor tire there, coming out of 2, just barely missed it. Looks like they're pretty settled in, top 2 now. I don't know if Chase is going to be able to get SQ or not. Doesn't look like it.
Now Hannah looking down low, trying that bottom feeder line.
Yeah, he got passed down below. I think he realized he needed to be down there. Man, that's a checkered flag.
Sometimes that's what it takes, and sometimes you get past and you're like, oh, that's where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, sometimes you
and
do
then
it just a
have to adjust
little
your
too
line.
late.
So, unless you're me, I don't usually do that.
No, you just
Where I start is where I finish.
you're just everywhere,
Yeah.
all over.
They don't call me the Davenport Dart for nothing.
That is
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
Well, looks like we got a C main gridding. Are we running a C?
Well, it appears that way.
Okay.
Looks like we got Jason Soul going to be on the pole position in that number 330 car, and Chase Williams in the number 18 sitting outside front row. 2 is going to be the number 88 of Derek Line and the number 80 of J.R. King. Row number 3 is going to be Charlie Needham in the 66 and Andrew in the 04. And rounding out the field is going to be Anthony Goyette. So this one should still be good. Looks like we're taking 6 to the feature. I see 6
We got
gridded up.
7
nope.
now.
7 drivers. Okay, so they all did make the start.
One of them will not move on.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Chase is down in bad territory for his own race.
I wonder if
unfortunately, but sometimes that's how it works.
I mean, Chase finished what, 3rd or 4th in that heat? I wonder if they're doing 2 B mains, if that's what this is. Sometimes iRacing recognizes 2 Bs as a C and a B, so I'm not sure. Be a little
Gotcha.
interesting, but I guess we'll see. We'll find out real soon. I do have to say, hopefully old Andrew Danson Hansen will be in the top 6 here.
Andrew Danson Hansen. Should be going green here on the next lap, or maybe 2, I suppose.
I believe the pace car lights are out.
They are.
We do have 2 teammates on the front row, Jason Soul and Jason Soul and Chase Williams. They are the 2 with Reaper Racing. So let's see if Reaper Racing can go 1-2 or not take each other out. One of the 2.
One of the 2. Here we go.
Derek Line is all over Jason's bumper.
Yes, he is. There's the green flag, and they are green flag racing as they go into 1. It's going to be Soul holding on to it in that number 330 car.
Look now, Derek Lyon's going to get the bottom here going into 3.
Ooh, I have a feeling we're going to
get
see
a good run right here.
Action here.
Yeah,
yes, he is.
3 wide.
3 wide
in
going
the
through
1.
1 and 2. That's
And
probably not going to work.
Yeah, Jason and Derek made contact there. Now Jason's going to shove Chase up towards the wall. And Jason threw it in too hard. Got her sideways and takes everybody out.
Oh, no.
They're wrecking all over. And we got 2 through the infield.
Is this NASCAR? It looks like it.
This is a disaster.
Yikes.
And Chase is
Andrew
in the
Hansen
I don't
involved
know.
in that one?
Everybody's wrecked.
Is the... Oh,
Get
it's
a
only
check.
2 laps. We are way off.
Well then. That was an
I'm
interesting
sure.
race. I'm not
That is
sure what that was.
Yeah, that was different.
Yes, it was. So we got, I believe this was 2Bs because we got a whole different group of cars here. So it looks like
Okay.
row 1, we will have Big Chief and Richard Green. So I believe that's Alex Wells, you said.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Row 2, Eric York and Lucas Schote.
Shote.
Row 3, Bradley Isbell, Jeffrey Burns. Row 4, Billy Bowerman and Michael Elledge. We'll see if Elledge makes a call again on this one.
I'm going to go with no. But I think that, I've heard some good things about the number 6 of Alex Wells. So I think he's going to be my pick for this race. What say you?
Let's
Mr. Brickley?
see. Who do we got? Yeah, I think Alex might be able to get her done. I don't really know a whole lot of them. Lucas was real fast in his heat race till he stepped on the old PP there and threw it in too hard. But
Well, that happens.
Isabel didn't look too bad either. He was taken out for some unfortunate stuff. So guys in the back might be able to make some moves here, but it is only 2 laps, I believe we said. Yes,
Yep,
it's 2 laps.
whopping 2 laps. Just about the time they get them wound up, they're going to have to wind them back down. And we will see. This is interesting format, but maybe it will work for him here.
Top 6 transfer again, or what do we got? Do you know?
Looks like top 6 feet transfer to the feature. Yes.
Top 6. So 1 will go home.
Dun dun dun. Right now, Bowerman's sitting outside the transfer, so hopefully he can move up at least a spot or two to make the big dance. We are getting ready to go green flag racing. Let's see how Alex does on the start here. Got quite a separation between first and second row there on the inside line. Hopefully they get it tightened up.
Bunching up a little
Bowerman's trying to push them up.
bit now. Green.
And
Alex Wells gets a huge jump.
that looked like a parking lot.
Isabel got a
And
great start on the inside, though. He's going to try to go all the way up to second.
he's got a pretty good shot at it at the moment, it looks like.
He's going to run that low line. 3 wide coming out of 3 or 4.
Ooh-wee.
This is the last lap.
Yahtzee, here it is.
There
Boom,
it is.
There it is.
That'll move
Oh,
Bowerman
they
in the
kept it
transfer.
going.
Yeah, that's a spot for last place there. Whoever comes out of that alive.
That was really a surprise. Now look at Bowerman all the
Bowerman's
way up
gonna get
against
it.
the wall, just trying to get away.
Yeah, the
trying to keep it clean, and
Jeffrey
that's it.
Burns
He
is
got
going to
it.
be the unfortunate one. Well, that
So it
was
looks
an
like
exciting
we're
one.
warming up and doing the little warm up here for the feature now.
Yeah, throw it down to Darren, see if he's got any news on anybody that was of excitement there, if you heard anything. Darren, did you fall asleep?
No, not quite asleep.
Yes,
just
I
in,
did, Billy. I fell asleep down here, but somebody's throwing a beer at me, so hang on a second. Just
I
kidding.
actually
Go ahead.
stepped away for a track burger real quick, and apparently there was a couple 2-lap races out there. Put on a decent show for the length of race.
Yeah, that was kind of different. Don't see that very often, but
Well, I think that with this being a new league, I think they're messing with the trying to find the right format for the length of laps for the races and what works and what doesn't. And you're only going to know until you won't know until you try it. So they're definitely trying to get some things going here.
yeah, it makes
It's,
for last minute shootout for sure. Looks like Richie Gustin is fastest right now, warm-ups.
Well, I thought the cool part about those 2-lap races were there was enough cars that somebody was going home, so you had to
Yeah, you
put
really
it
had
to the
to-
coals to. You only had 2 laps to get it done. That's not very long.
No, you really got to get on it and get after it with that. You can't mess around.
For sure.
Richie's got looks like he's a whole 10th faster than everybody else right now. He'd be one to watch here in the feature.
Well, you'll see if anybody was sandbagging here real quick.
Do they do an invert for the feature? I'm not sure. I didn't look at that.
It doesn't show that they are, so this should be interesting.
Looks like warm-ups is finishing.
Yeah, no invert on the feature, so it will be a 40-lap feature and should be good. What sponsors do we have, Billy?
We've got Reaper Racing. United Dirt Sim Series. That's a great series. Check that out. And we've got Reaper FX. That is Chase Williams' design team. He will paint you a car if you needed one.
Yeah, he definitely does some wild schemes out there. Like I said, he's got quite a few of the drivers in here in the league that are definitely supporting him and keeping him busy. So a lot of great looking cars out there, and you can definitely pick them out of a crowd.
Dave, you want to go down and start a lineup there? You're better with names than I am.
Oh, am I?
You are. You're the lucky winner.
No, I would love to. However, I forgot what number 95 Bisquick's real name is because
would
all I
be-
can see is his
That
nickname.
would be Chad
That'd be,
Bishop.
Chad Bishop in the number 95. They call him Bisquick. Starting on the front row on the inside. Outside's going to be the number 40 of Jeremy Parker. Row number 2 is going to be the number 70 of Will Gatsky. He was one of them that was pretty quick there in the warm-ups and also in the heat races. Richie Gustin in the number 15 is going to be outside of him. Row number 3 is going to be Kelby Taylor and Alex Hanna. It doesn't look like he might have made it there. Row number 4 is going to be Cody Gatsky and James Sellner in that number 58. Row number 5 is going to be Casey Askew in the number 23 and the number 18 of Chase Williams. They call him the Reaper. Row number 6 is going to be the number 6, Big Chief, also known as Alex Wells, and Andrew Hansen in the 04. Row number 7 is going to be Bradley Isbell in the number 19 and Charlie Needham in the number 66. Wow, we've got quite a show here tonight. Row number 8 going to be Richard Green in the number 3 and J.R. King in the number 80. Behind them is going to be, wow, that's row 9. Eric York, 89, and the 330 of Jason Soul, they call the Mama's Boy. Then we have Lucas Schote in the number 143 and Derek Line rounding out the field in the number 88 car. So this one should be good, and we are going to get ready to go. Green flag racing. I'm out of breath. Does somebody have any oxygen? Because I'm dying over here.
Yeah, we got a good start there. Bisquick and 40 got together. It looks like the 19, I believe that was Gustin. He's going to try to move through the middle. And we got a yellow already.
Caution flag out. What happened down there, Darren? Do we have anything? There shouldn't have happened down here, but no,
there was a big old pile up coming out of 3. It looked like.
Thought you were sleeping back there, bud.
Looked like Cody Gatsky.
No, I was actually trying to get the replay camera going there. Had a couple cars go into turn 1, and I didn't have a chance to identify who it was that got tangled up there, but somebody got upside down in turn.
Yeah, it looks like Cody Gatsky got in the back of somebody. Andrew Hansen got in the back of him, and Andrew was the one that was on his lid. He was able to flip it back over, so I believe he's still going.
Andrew Hansen takes a slide for life on his lid,
I take that back. Andrew is in the pit, so I don't know if he'll be able to come back out, make the call or not. But
yeah, looking now at his car down in the pits, it looks like he's actually got some damage to the left front of the car. Possibly some shock damage on that car also from the rollover, so we'll have to see if he can get back out.
Yeah, Alex Wells was another recipient of that caution there.
That is not the recipient. You do not want to be the recipient of that award, I guarantee it.
No. Not one
Looks like
bit.
we're going to be getting ready to go back green flag racing here shortly. Bishop still up front in that number 95 car. Jeremy Parker in the number 40. Going to try and catch him sleeping on the start here. Let's see what they can do as they're going to get ready to go.
Yeah, Gustin looked pretty good there early on. Let's see if he can keep it going. Chase Williams, I believe, is up to 6. So.
Yeah, I got to say, before we go back to green, looks like Alex Wells has some pretty significant damage to the rear end of that car. Even looks like possibly some camber got knocked out of the left rear.
Oh boy.
He took a pretty good flip there. So. All right, well, we weren't live, but we are now. Here's the start. Bisquick got a nice good jump.
There you go. You know that happens sometimes.
Still watching
So
replays.
Will Gatsky working down the inside. Look at the pile up coming right behind him, though.
Bishop
Parker dropping back, losing a few positions. We'll have to see how that shakes out in this caution flag that just came out.
Quite see who caused that mess. Ooh, there it is. Let's see if we can get a look at that. I believe Jason Soul was.
Yeah, it looks like Soul and Schote may have gotten together a little bit running the high side. Just kind of one of those, the 66 slowed down a little bit that caused the 143 to have to check up, and Soul didn't have much room to work with.
It was a giant pile up after that. Soul's got a big heavy damage to his right rear. It's all tucked up inside. Not sure if he'll be able to come out. Does look like Danson Hansen's able to come back out of the pits as well. I believe Soul did get repairs done. Whether it's going to be good enough or not, I do not know.
And it looks like Eric York now has some significant damage to the back end of his car as he's moving around the track.
I believe he was part of that wreck as well. Let's see. Goes into 3. Yeah, he did take some damage. He was one of the ones that came in and piled in on top of everybody. So 8 laps complete. We've had quite a bit of action already. You will get that though with 20.
Looks like Schultz taking it
Modifieds.
back to the trailer now. He's going to go ahead and call it a night. So he will not be returning to action.
We're down to 18 cars now, I believe, because Alex Hanna did not make the call as well. Oh, that would have been, yeah, 18, 19, somewhere around there.
Still a good show for this brand new league. Just starting up, and they're already getting some of the really good modified drivers so far.
Yeah, for week 2,
Put on a good
it's
show.
great turnout.
Absolutely.
There's Gustin, got a great run.
Oh boy!
Gotta feed him a right fender
Look
though.
out up front. They are getting into it a little bit.
Yeah, Chad
They
Bishop's
all
gonna
kept
be,
him going straight though. That's
Bishop's gonna
4
go for
wide going down the straightaway. Did you see that, Billy?
I did. Bishop's gonna go first
Holy
to
cow.
5th on that though. Now Chase Williams is looking underneath to get that 5th spot. Chad Bishop just set the anchor out on that restart. Williams will get it. Kelby Taylor's gonna look on the outside of him. 3 wide again. Somebody's gonna have to reach up there and cut that anchor off because he has got it set out and moving backwards.
So Richie Gustin out front right now.
Ooh, we got a
2
wreck
cars
between
getting together.
Isabel and Bishop. Bishop keeps it going. Looks like they all keep going. Will stay green.
Man,
He will not
Gustin was
stay green.
throwing it in there hot. In through that last set of corners. He
Man.
was really digging there for sure.
Yeah, Isabel hit a tire, came back up on track, got rear-ended, and that's what brought the yellow out.
Well, we're going to re-rack them and restack them, get back to green flag racing here shortly. Anything to report, Darren?
Yeah, currently looking at Isabel's car. I don't think he's going to survive that accident without too much damage there. Looking like from the chase camera and the rear chase camera, possibly got the toe knocked out.
Yeah, he
Instead of having toe out, we're seeing some significant toe in from the left front. That's definitely going to affect his animal.
he four-wheeled that front tire, or that tractor tire there coming out of 4, so just decided to hop right over
Monster Jam!
it, take the shortest route, and that's the one he chose.
It doesn't always work out. So as we go through the top 5, we got Richie Gustin in first, Will Gatsky in second, James Sellner in third, Kelby Taylor fourth, Jeremy Parker in that 5th position. 6th is going to be Chase Williams, 7th going to be J.R. King, 8th going to be Derek Line, 9th going to be Bishop, 10th is going to be Charlie Needham, 11th, Richard Green. 12th is going to be the other Gatsky car, Cody Gatsky. And that is about your top 12.
Yeah, lights are out. Pace car's going to duck in. Pace car does enter the backstretch here, so it gives these guys a little time to try to pace on their own.
Here we go. Now we're starting to tighten up. Looking like they were going to leave a few car lengths in between there.
Gustin got a great start.
Ooh-wee, he's trying to check out now.
Kelby
17 laps in on this one.
Taylor's got the high side working. Chase Williams going to follow. We got 3 of them up there looking.
Caution flag back out again on the speedway. Not something that Richie Gustin wants to see.
It's like Bishop and Junior King got together. J.R. King. J.R. King's going to be the worst one on that. Ooh, Bowerman just T-boned him like no other.
Yeah, looking at the front of Bowerman's car, he's got significant damage to the front end.
Yeah, that was
Once again, we're seeing a lot of cars that are going to be having a hard time getting around the track.
it's quite a bit. Isabel was also involved in that. Hansen was involved. Wells was involved. Quite a few cars stacked them up there in turn 3. Doesn't appear many guys are looking too far ahead of them tonight.
That You know, sometimes though you feel those nerves, and they're all trying to get to be that champ on the of the first season of Midwest Modifieds. So hopefully they're able to relax a little bit and run the race and get some things squared away. Hopefully they can settle in for some green flag racing. We're almost halfway home here, 19 of 40 laps. So by the time we get ready to go green flag racing once again, we should be past halfway.
I believe you're right. The lights on the pace car yet, or? Looks like no, they're not. So we'll have one more, at least one more. Gustin's down there doing I don't know what, but now he's pushing the pace car. And he's penetrating the pace car.
He's in stealth mode at the moment.
He is now the
He is
pace
now
car.
racing a Chevy Silverado.
I think that's about the only way they're going to slow him down tonight.
Looking pretty strong so far, though.
Yeah, like I said, he was fastest in warm-ups there by quite a bit. Not sure where he started at, but he's definitely moved up through the field quite early. Looks like Gustin's led 11 laps so far, so.
Here we go. Will Gatsky trying to stay right on his bumper as they get ready for green flag racing.
Yeah, trying to get a better start than that last one. Gonna get it though. Gustin still got off to a great start.
Kelby Taylor working all the way up high,
Yeah.
up against the wall.
First two guys
Gustin
got
had to
real
check
loose.
up there. Had to look like he almost caught the tire.
Yeah. Still was able to hold on to the lead. Kelby's still trying to get that high side going.
He is.
Had a good run there. I think he had to check up though. Might get him here coming out of two. Gustin almost in the tire again. Taylor will get the second spot now. Now he's going to look for Gustin. Really got the high side working.
Yes, he does, and he's coming. Let's see if he can catch up.
Ooh, I think
Looks like Gustin caught the
finally
tire
got
that
it.
time.
Yeah, he's been trying. He finally achieved it.
He found it. He was looking for it.
Yeah, he's just trying to catfish down there in that bottom line. It's going to cost him if he keeps trying to do that.
Kelby is just trying to stay all the way up against that high side with the loud pedal smash through the floorboard.
Yeah, he's going to get
And
a great
it's
run right
working
here, I
for
think.
him. Here he comes right now.
Gustin's running that block line. He's sliding all the way up to the wall to try to kill his momentum. Now he'll look to the high side. Ooh, he gets real loose. Kelby's going to look underneath. Yeah, no slider yet.
I mean, Kelby's trying to set up that outside line on him, but he's
would
going to
look
have to.
I think a slider's coming soon.
Yeah, I have a feeling. Oh, no, not what Kelby wanted.
It is
Gustin
not.
didn't want it either.
Looks like Jason Soul might have been the party on that one. Let's see here. Goes into three. Ooh,
It was
nope.
actually Isabel. He was
Isabel.
already
Yeah.
tangled on the wall.
Let's watch Isabel here on the replay. J.R. King just spun Isabel out, just flat wrecked him. Bowerman was another wrecker. Bowerman's been getting that wrecking ball on front of his car today. He's running in everybody. And then Jason Soul also had nowhere to go. Like I said, these guys aren't looking too far ahead of their mirrors tonight. Or ahead of their face. Be interesting to see Kelby up there in second now if he can get by Gustin or not. Got 12.
Well, he's still got some time left. It looks like we'll probably have about 7 to 8 laps when we get ready to go back to green flag racing.
I think we'll actually have 10, so about 10 to go maybe.
Oh, you think we're going to go green flag?
We got
We're at
12
29 right now.
Yeah, 12 to go so far. So I think Gustin's gonna have to run the high side if he's going to keep Kelby back, though. Kelby's fairly new to iRacing as well. I think he's only been on here a couple weeks, but he does run modifieds in real life, so that probably helps a lot.
Yeah, he holds a D class currently for his license, and yeah, like you said, he just started a couple weeks ago. Used to step in every once in a while on Chase Williams car there, and Chase told him to go get his own.
Yeah,
So
I don't blame him.
he was like, "Hey, bud, go get your own." And he
Not
did.
to cut in, guys, but it looks like track officials have handed out J.R. King a EOL penalty for rough driving after that last wreck.
Yeah, I believe he does deserve that. He definitely ran Isabel over. We are green here. Gustin still stays down low.
Ooh, and he's making it work currently.
Yeah, looked good to 1 and 2 there. See if he can do any better than 3 and 4.
Somebody
Like Derek
into
Line
the tire
got,
down there, but it
yeah,
looks like he kept it going, so
was the
that's
88 of
good.
Derek Line.
So Will Gatsky running that line identical to Kelby, and they are dancing up top right now.
Yeah, Gustin is walking away this
Dustin
time.
found something down there to get a hold of.
Yeah, he looks a lot better after that restart.
Whoa, little action at the back.
Well, they're staying green flag racing, so they are on 33 of 40 right now. Yellow flag is now coming out.
Let's see if we can find who that was.
And that was J.R. King again. He got into it with another driver, and once he got spun around, he looked a little frustrated. He was just trying to get back to the pit area, possibly get a faster repair.
Yeah, he smacked the outside wall, then smacked Andrew Hansen, then smacked Jason Soul, then smacked the wall, then he hit a tire, hit another tire, and I think he called it after that. That's the only thing he
Well, that was
hasn't.
great commentary. In there, did he happen to turn his wheel or shift or press on the gas or brake? I don't know. You went pretty in depth in that, and it sounds like
doing a
he
lot of
wiped out
different
half
things.
of the things on the track.
Yeah, the only thing he didn't hit was the pace car.
Gotcha.
If anything, he should have earned a nickname there, Pinball.
Yeah, he was high, low, high, all over.
Well, you might have just given J.R. King his new nickname.
Yeah, well, I expect to see that next week on the ticker there. Old Pinball.
The old pinball.
I think our
So
top
Chase
five's
Williams
changed much.
sneaking back in there. Did you see that? He's sitting
Yeah,
top
up to
5
fifth.
right now.
I believe he's also running the high side. Seems like everybody besides Gustin's up high. Unless you're making some moves going down low, that's about the only time. Looks like King is a lap down now, so I don't know if he's going to call it quits, if he's still going to go out there and try to hit a few more things. His crew chief might have said, you haven't hit everything yet, go back out.
Well, this one's definitely winding down. I would assume the green-white checkers are on.
Yeah, I don't think we've used it yet. We're going to have 4 to go right now, so we'll be 3 to go. If a yellow does come out, we'll get a green-white checkered if they're on.
Kelby kind of asleep on that start there.
Yeah, he's not gonna...
But you know, Gustin's been having some great starts. He's been really getting himself going off of every restart, and that's really helped him.
Don't look now, but Gatsky went down low. It looks like he's making some headway on Taylor. Not enough there.
Not enough.
Didn't quite have the run coming out of 4 like he wanted.
Kelby isn't giving up. I think he still sees a little something out there.
Yeah,
we'll see if that was a good choice here shortly.
Tracks wore off pretty nice. I don't know that they quite have enough up top though to make a run. There's just still too much on the bottom. Everybody else is kind of stringing out here.
That is it.
Yeah, and that's the checkered flag. Richie Gustin's going to get the win. And he tried to wreck it going into 1. Little celebratory wreck, I guess.
So your top 3, Richie Gustin in the number 15 car, the number 2 of Kelby Taylor, and the number 3 of the number 70 of Will Gatsky.
Yeah, we'll see if we got anybody to talk to here or not. I'm not sure.
I'm going to drop down. Oh no, I can't. Never mind. It's locked.
We do have Kelby Taylor.
I'm going to take a little stroll through the pits here, see if I can get a hold of some of these guys.
Yeah, I believe Kelby Taylor's the only one that's...
So they're getting lined up on the front stretch right now for top 3.
Yeah, I do see 2 of them up there. Looks like Richie Gustin didn't get the memo. He has parked it at the trailer. I got 2 of them though. Kelby's still out in his car running another lap around the track, so we'll see if we can get him to come in and have a talk with us. Well, while we wait, let's see what our running order is here. Got Richie Gustin first, Taylor second, Gatsky third, Selner fourth, and Chase Williams did finally settle in there in fifth. Let's see, you got Jerby Parker sixth, Bisquick, Chad Bishop seventh. He got in a little bit of trouble there early on, so he was able to come back there from some rough racing. Gatsky, the other Gatsky, eighth. I don't know if they're brothers or cousins or what we got there. Ninth was Richard Green. 10th was Eric York. 11th was Isabel. He had a lot of wrecking too, so that was a big comeback for him because I believe he was in 2 or 3 wrecks there towards the end. Bowerman 13th. Charlie Needham 14th. Derek Line 15th.
Well, guys, I managed to track down our second place finisher, Kelby Taylor. Looks like you had it hooked up on the high side there. Move forward, and then just it seemed like the bottom just stayed too good for you to make it around the leader. What can you tell me about tonight's race?
Yeah, it was a caution fest for sure, but I feel like if we would have ran green flag for a while, I had something for Richie. He found something on the bottom, I'd say with about 10 to go, and I stayed with him as much as I could, but I didn't have enough for him.
Now, was the plan always to go up top from the very beginning, or was that just one of those chasing the track a little bit?
Well, no, from the start of it, I hooked to the bottom, and I was staying with everybody, and I got pushed to the outside, so I just hung it out and started passing people, lap after lap, so I just stuck it up there.
Well, looks like you definitely had a good result tonight. I'm not sure where that's going to put you in the points, but anytime you're top 3, that's a good evening.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man.
You have any sponsors and a race team you'd like to thank?
Oh, Reaper Racing. That's about it.
All right. Well, congratulations on the second place finish tonight.
Thanks, man.
I think that's all we drivers we had that were in here tonight. Looked like we had 6 cautions for 19 laps, so we almost ran half a race under caution. We only had 1 lead change there that you see where Gustin got by. I believe it was Chad Bishop. Bishop led 9 laps. Gustin led 31 of them. You guys got
all in all, I'd say it was a good night though, especially for the second round for the season. So
yeah,
I'm not sure on the points. Do we have the updated points yet, or?
I do not know them at this moment. I do have
checking right now.
We did see a lot of 3 and 4 wide action tonight, though, so there's definitely some good, exciting racing and passing. Some decent wrecks. Everybody likes a good wreck, so that's always good to see every now and then. Drivers don't.
Well,
like
that's what most of the spectators go for, isn't it? To see the awesome wrecks. They don't pay to see people not wreck.
Yeah, they don't want to see clean, boring racing. So at least they gave them some action.
For sure. Give them something to talk about.
Looks like points have not been updated yet. I believe they're actually being handled off-site, so I'm not able to find them.
All right.
Gotcha. Well,
yeah, I'm having to do it manually because the first race servers went down and we had to do the first race under a hosted event, so it wasn't on the league. I'm having to do them manually.
Straight from the source there, Chase Williams, the league owner, giving you do not have points yet, but they will get those updated and they'll have those posted for everybody.
Well, I think that's going to do it for tonight. Where are we going next week?
Kokomo, unless I decide to change the track, because I'm getting a lot of input of guys not wanting to run Kokomo.
Yeah, Kokomo's not everybody's favorite track. It's kind of a
we
rough
might
one.
be swapping it for something else.
Gotcha. So make sure you stay tuned for any changes that could happen, and make sure you're checking Discord for the most recent information. Want to thank everybody for coming in and tuning in tonight. That's going to do it for me, Dave Ward.
Real quick, Chase, you got anything for the league you'd like to plug? Anywhere to go check out?
Yeah, I think we got some work to do. I mean, it's new league, just starting out. Um, there's some drivers in there that I see causing little issues. It's hard when all the admins, are racing and people don't call out. So we got some stuff to look over. Other than that, Reaper Race team, thanks for those guys. UDS Sim Sports, putting on the awesome stream. I've been watching it as I go, and turned out really good. Other than that, I don't got much.
All right. Thank you, Chase. Darren, you got anything else to add before we get off?
No, I think we've got it covered for the evening.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for tuning in and watching tonight, and we should see you next week.